Hey there, guys, gals, fans, and pals. Your buddy JohnMegacycle here, another episode of Viewfinder. Coming at ya. We just finished Chapter 3. Come on, my guy. We're heading on to... Where's our next destination? Mirren. That makes sense. Let's do it.
Mirren's workspace awaits. She's rather special. The one who started all of this, with good intentions no less. She even made me, and for that I will always be thankful. Even though she... well, she really loved this place.
Wow, where'd you go? The rain is a little unsettling, but makes this place feel...
Mirren is passionate about her studies.
I was gonna say the rain's a little weird, but it actually makes it feel a little more natural. Come on, man, let's get out of the rain. Oh, that's what I found. Negative. Night vision, yep. You know what? I still like grayscale. Color me, well, don't color me at all, I guess. I was gonna say color me weird, but I kinda like the grayscale. Mathematics. Kate.
I'm rather fond of this structure. It makes me feel tall. Higher and higher we go.
You're adorable. Don't ever change, Kate. Math is not my strong suit, so none of this stuff makes any sense to me whatsoever. I mean, it does, but like, I'm not gonna be like, oh, that's bric-a-brac's formula. Oh, that's how you figure out how many bricks per brack. I have no idea. The only brack I know is the one from Space Ghost. My name's Brack. Why is this out here where it could get wet and rained upon? That's bad. That's bad for kitties. The mildew. Telescope makes sense. An illustration between rain and evaporation systems? What is this? Is this Kate before it was determined it was going to be a cat? Just like a polar bear, but with no neck. We'll call him Blumpy. Or whatever, it sounds like. Something really terrible, or like, we'll call him Flumpadump. Oh, good old Flumpadump. It'd just be like, oh yeah, it'll be a children's cartoon show, why not? Come on with Flumpadump and all our friends. We'll play all games till the very end. We're gonna have a good time. Come on round, I'm Flumpadump, and these are my pals. Right, no fall damage, okay. Let's do a little more exploring, and then I'd like to pop on with the actual missions. These landscapes are so beautiful, I kind of think it would be an injustice to not, like, look around a little bit. Telescopes every 5 feet, my goodness. So far, I have to say, of all of the habitable areas, I'll just call them, I think my favorite one so far is the India-themed one with the dates and the rugs and the comfortable surfaces, like, everywhere. I think that's where I resonate the most so far. Yeah, it's that fart turd again. Anyway, moving on. We got our camera back. That's cool. Another pet. What do you need? 2 bats. 2 batteries. Also, these files on the ledge like this would drive me nuts. There is some semblance of gravity, right? We have thrown things overboard. If I can't figure out what's going on with the purple wall before his next visit, then I'll have to explain to him its unintentional nature. I don't know what I'll do if I... It's not a glitch. Somehow I engineered the purple wall, which means its unusual behavior is a simple matter of unbalancing equation that needs balancing. There's always a cause for an effect, no matter how unforeseen. All that's happened here is that a number is out of place. I can... I will find it and I will fix it. Can is crossed out. Mars. Okay. We're on a planet hike.
I've been staring at the wall for hours. It's quite beautiful in the way that it imposes upon the sky. If you know where to look, you can already see that there will come a day when the blue skies we take for granted are gone, replaced by some other darker color. I know it in my heart of hearts. But there's something hopeful about that purple. At the very least, it's not red.
At the very least, it's not red.
Those structures back there, are they eluded, Mirren? Unusual things, but useful in their own way.
What, those?
I wonder how you'll navigate them.
Oh, poorly. Oh, 100%. Oh, also this. I need 2 batteries. It appears to be spreading. I'm not concerned. Oh, this is what you meant by the purple wall. Okay. I mean... What? Huh. Okay, well, I guess my really easy way to solve this is not going to be really easy, nor solving this. I got you again, Kate. I mean, it's not rocket surgery. Maybe a little bit of brain science.
You figured it out! Mirren would have been impressed.
Would you have? That's... I don't know if that's unfortunate or awesome. Oh. Is this how Tiberium starts? I didn't beat the infection, I transformed it. Making the violet work for me in ways that I will change everything. Well, see, it does show whatever. I spent days playing with it like I did the first block set Mum gave me as a child. Kinematics? Yeah. The kinematics of what I've created are mind-blowing. I've always told myself that people will only flock to you once your work truly pushes the boundaries of what they think is possible. With the Violet, we can do that and more. We can show them how to build new realities with a substance that breathes like a living organism, replicates with all the elegant momentum of a machine, but doesn't destroy unless we want it to. I have to do big things with the Violet. It's too monumental of a discovery not to put it to good use.
This is incredible. The system is self-learning, ever-growing. It can be used to build structures, new buildings, supported on its own energy. This could truly help push the principles of my research to new heights.
I wonder how we're going to reach that
I need to show
teleporter.
this to Haraya immediately.
What a fond memory. Mirren was so excited about her work.
This is creepy.
Ambition is an infectious thing.
Oh. Alright. This is creepy. Yep. It's creepy. Man. Last thing I need is my building to have a coughing fit and then crush me on the inside. That sounds terrible. Yeah, incredible how it breathes. That's not really my first reaction, but okay. Yeah, it's crackerjack stuff. Well, it's been a while since we've seen this mechanic. Okay, well I need this. Man. EBGBs. I don't feel safe. It feels so gross. Okay. There's the film. Wait, what? Oh. The purple cannot be photoed over. At all. Like, I knew, like, with the camera maybe. At least that was my assumption, but I was wondering with the photo if I could... With an already made photo, I was wondering if it would already work. So then that means we do this.
There it is. Another brilliant workaround.
Oh, I don't care for this.
Where's that ringing coming from?
You made it! I'm so happy. Nice work.
Yeah.
You're near the end of this wild maze. At least, as far as I can tell. The weather disruptor must be around here somewhere. It's Mirren's life work, right? She must have stashed it away. Find it, and let's get you out of there.
The weather disruptor. Mirren's life's work. I see. Mirren and the others developed a lot of potential solutions for your current climate worries. I'm sure one will be useful. Yes, I'm sure.
I could see... Okay. So, making concrete is a very exhaustive process in terms of CO2 emissions. I could see this being one of those solutions. That just like, oh, we found a new way to make concrete. We're not making concrete the old way. We're making it with this how... Okay. With this material that can just grow on its own. So we put down the rebar, right, or similar, and it just does its dare and do, and that's it. I could see that being like, oh, it's not necessarily fixing the weather, but it's fixing one of the core contributors to industrialized climate change. Appreciate the view. You made this. You can master anything. I wonder if that's a hint. Oh. Do I go around? No. I got no shots. Oh.
I'm sure you noticed by now, but using film was always Mirren's idea.
That I did.
One of her many passions.
Good lad. Well, that makes perfect sense as to what I need to use this for. That came off sarcastic. That was not supposed to be sarcastic.
Ah, a perfect fit.
I mean...
An elegant solution.
You flatter me, cat. How high can we reach? Not even the sky can limit us.
Looking around me now almost feels like seeing into the future. How exciting! To think that one day our cities could look like this, could breathe like this. It's never too early to change the world.
I mean, valid.
You remind me a lot of Mirren, you know?
Oh yeah?
Always taking new information, mastering it quickly. Ingenuity.
Oh, thanks, mate.
From what I've gathered, having a passion to strive forward is the first step to accomplishing many things.
Aw, you know what? Pet, pet, pet. I don't care if you can't feel it. I feel it, and I will pet
Mirren
you, pet
always
you.
loved her research corners.
Object 14, Violet Rise Project. This might be the one.
All this work. I see now that it's only part of the solution. What we need is a grounded catalyst that can place full control over the atmosphere directly into our hands. A machine to offset the Rise Project's nitrogen emissions. The missing piece of the puzzle that will bolster the architecture's weaknesses. Kate, can you archive this batch of results? I've a brilliant idea that I need to diagram.
Kate. Not here for me to talk to. Several objects. Ugh, God. So part of the fear I have for heights, if I had to really sit down and explain, it's like the feeling of there not being something solid under me and that I may fall, right? This does not help that feeling. Useless junk for I Lung to play with. Man, there's just coffee mugs everywhere. Like, I get it's VR, and yeah, it would take a little bit of time for me to work through that fear of heights, but ugh, God. Your discoveries will be published in a revised edition someday. There's not really anything for me to take a picture of, is there? I haven't even found the batteries. Hilarious. Hilarious. All this stuff is possessed by this Violet. I can almost hear the building gurgling. Ugh. Gross. I can hear something that resembles a liquid sound. Man, there's got to be something I can take a picture of. Oh. Fair enough. Nope. I was hoping because it looked predominantly green that it was going to be capturable. Is this capturable? Man. This is a real zinger of a humdinger. Oh! How's this gonna work? Oh. Haha! Oh no! Yeah, alright. Cool. Man, I'm over the buildings that breathe a whole bunch. Oh, thank goodness. I'm not like, oh my god, peeing my pants or whatever, but just, I don't like. Alright, we need 1 battery here. I have 5 shots. Man, everything is just so beautiful. Rise high. I really like the idea of high buildings for my space. It makes me feel great when I sit out and gaze in the distance. More space for my thoughts. Raindrop, 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 raindrop. Good stuff. Block building set for Mirren. Should make better modeling tools for your photo developing chemicals.
Okay, I do have a first build. I can't say that I'm happy with how it's turned out, but it is a start. That counts for something. Okay, I'll run the test just to have the data. After that's done, we'll leave this workspace behind and begin again.
Now, the battery must still be purple, right? It looks blue to me, not violet or whatever. How will this work?
An artful gift from Iran, no doubt.
Oh! That did answer a question. Yeah, okay. Wait. Why is it all weird? I can't really get to a situation where I can place this thing easily, can I? That's better, but still not quite what I'm looking for. Huh. Not too sure how to use this piece specifically. But here's the idea behind this. Right. So that's the idea behind that. How many batteries do I need? Oh, just the one. Okay. So I need to figure out how to catch this thing and make it not terrible. I don't think that does what I need that to do. Let's try something else. It's a little too far away, really. And that's not far away enough. That might work. Nice. A little sloppy, but it worked.
Well done. I was wondering how you would tackle this solution.
I don't know, I kind of think this should be framed somewhere. Or placed somewhere, I guess. Yeah. That could just be there. That's fine. Man, whoever's got to come here and clean up is going to be irate with my face. No, look at the telescope, you weirdo. Okay. Fine, be difficult. I don't care. I can hear it gurgling. It's like the creep from StarCraft. The Zerg creep. Okay. I have one shot and I can't capture both of them. I need to get on the other side of that. I can't possibly go all the way around. And I can't possibly get it all in one shot either. Oh, hold on. Hey! Don't need to.
Wonderful solution. True freedom from constraints.
That was a little dodgy, I'm not gonna lie. I was like, there's only one way this is gonna work, and that even sounds
I've been
terrible.
wondering about your search.
Oh yeah? Tell me about it.
This weather disruptor? I know of it. If I'm right, then you're not too far away. Tell me, is this your solution to heal the world?
So, you've asked that question about 3 times now, which tells me I don't understand the ramifications of the actions we're about to partake, which also tells me this is not a cure-all, right? This is like, well, we know how to stop the weather problems. We need to trim down human numbers a bit, right? I'm sure there's something... We gotta Thanos our way through or whatever, something, and it's not gonna be pleasant. Solving Mirren's puzzle, 4-sided cage, no way through the top or bottom. Become a pencil. Chi Lung's suggestion. How does a pencil lift a battery? Critical flaw in the otherwise genius plan. What is a pencil? Isn't there graphite inside of a battery? Turn the battery into a pencil too. The brilliant Chi Lung strikes again. I think we're in danger of losing the plot here. Thank you, Hiraya. Chi Lung continues to insist that his pencil idea has merit. Suggestion: use the camera. Me. Chi Lung using the camera. No. Chi Lung and Hiraya continue to refuse hints from Mirren. We're gonna be here a while. Okay, this does have a top and a bottom. Yep, there is no hole in the bottom, which I was verifying there. Solution submissions evaluated by the genius designer herself, Hiraya. Not much of a guess. Imagination is a must for everything we make here. Close but no cigar. A lung. A fine quote. Points awarded. Cheeky Aaron. Getting closer, I'll allow it. If anyone can impress me with design talk, it's him. Imagination, sense of place is required. Rotation must play a part. To hold infinity in the palm of your hand, an eternity in an hour. Haven't got a bloody clue, but do I get points for impressing you with poetry? Might I whisper my answer instead?
Safe to say the party was a success. Alwyn was right, as much as I hate to acknowledge his genius. I enjoyed myself, but there's still work to do. Kate, can you compile the solution submissions? I want to have a laugh going over them again later.
Duh.
Collaboration always sparks innovation. You're collaborating too, with someone. Phone calls? They're lovely. I hope the two of you find your own sparks of innovation together too.
I do too, Kate. I do too. And I don't think I noticed this one earlier.
Despite the wonders of this complex machine, it doesn't solve the root problem of the increase in UV exposure and a decrease in oxygen output. It's a plaster on an open wound. I need to brainstorm further. Kate, can you note this annotation? I'm going to try something different. Actually, wait. Let's get a photo instead.
Oh, I think I might see it. I think there's a slat here that's missing. That it could I was hoping the battery could just roll out because there's space occupied by the white. See? But that's actually occupied by violet as well. So that's not helpful. Is this just a reverse of the problem I just had before? Sure is, son. Boom.
Onwards and upwards.
I was like, this problem feels like it's the same, but it's not the same. It's the opposite. Works for me. Alright, Kate. Let's see what else we can do about this. Yeah, let's do the optional. This is taking a little bit longer, to be fair. So I think what we might do, depending on time, is we might do the optional, then call it. I'm not too sure. Like I said, I kind of want to keep the challenges... Oh, hello. Thanks, Venus. I want to keep all of the areas kind of together, if I can. When it comes to the... not challenges. The areas. Each individual... Oh, chapters. Each individual chapter... instead of taking one chapter and dividing into 3 videos, if I could just space it a little bit and divide it into 2, that'd be ideal. But let's see how far we get with this. I need 4 batteries. Well, this is a red one. So with 2 photos, I can only duplicate it twice. I need 4 batteries. So 1 turns to 2, 2 turns to 4. I also need a way to move it out of the box. And I'm unable to grab it. If I take this picture and put it in there... I can only duplicate it again for 2 batteries. Whoa! Not quite. Yeah, that actually deletes the other battery because the battery is not purple. If I had 3 film, I knew I could do this easily, right? Grab a snap. That goes there. Then we take another snap, and there's 4 batteries. There's not any extra film anywhere. Alright, that was scary. How do I do this with 2 shots? Oh! It can just shove you off. It can just be like, scoot, Tubby, and then it's like, mean, but fine, whatever. Are there any mirrors? A mirror would kind of solve this problem fairly quickly, I think. This isn't another perception thing, I could just walk through it, is it? No, it isn't, okay. Worth a try? Worth a challenge. That also destroys the battery, so that won't work this time. Is there a redo level? Yeah. Let's take a fresh look at everything. It gives me a second shot of film. We already found Venus. There was nothing else to pick up. No other film, no nothing. I can't get around this thing and I can't get through it. There's 2 batteries. Kind of. Huh. I might be genuinely thoroughly stumped on this one. It's a perspective thing, right? There's no... You know what? Yeah, just sit. Maybe I'm seeing things too close. I doubt there'd be a piece of film up there. I was hoping some of the side of this would be like an illusion and I could just get in and get it. But that doesn't seem to be the case either. Duplicate this, I get 2. Duplicate it in there, I get 4. Okay, that doesn't seem to be a good answer either. Either? Whatever. There's no other island I should be going to? Is there an underneath? There's no underneath either. That was close. So that gives me 3. In an ideal world, that gives me 3. In a still ideal world, that gives me... Okay. So that's how we get 3. Man, the closest I can get to is 3. See how that's out, and now we do this again. Still only 3 batteries. There's something really ultra stupid I think I might be missing. If I take a picture of the battery and paste it outside, and then I do it again, yeah, the closest I can mentally get to is 3 batteries. One more piece of film would have ended this hours ago. Alright, one more time. I know there's no other pickups, but like completely resetting I think helps my brain a little bit. I can't go under it, right? Nope. Ah, stink. If I take... That won't work. I don't think this is going to work either. So the way this worked before is because the battery was immutable. If I take this picture and chuck it in there, I can only get to 2 batteries. I'm working with this one, I can only get to 3. Maybe I'll give it like 2 more minutes to think. And then maybe what I'm going to do is I'm going to tap out and start a different challenge. All of these episodes for Viewfinder have been done in 1 day. I actually had a day to myself, so I'm using it. I'm using it. I'm mentioning that because maybe my brain's a little tired. It could be just a little tired. Nope, it's not coming to me. So we're gonna exit level. That's fine. We'll come back to you, mate. We'll come back to you. We have how many more? 1, 2, and the optional? Three? Oh, it's another optional? The 1, 2, optional, optional, and there was one more up here. Teleporter's locked. Oh, there's a lot still to do. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to call this an episode. Keeps it within digestible chunks. I don't want to pick up a challenge or a set of levels and then be like, okay, we're going to stop a break right here. And then I take like a day or two to come back and I'm like, crap, what were we doing? What was the theme? Because each of these groups of levels seem to have their own kind of a theme, right? Let's go ahead and call this here. Thank you all for joining me. My name is JohnMegacycle, another episode of Viewfinders in the Books, and I hope to catch you next time. Hey there, guys, gals, fans, and pals. Thanks for checking out my video. I also want to take a moment to thank all my supporters and donators, and if you'd like to join up with me and game with my crew, all the information to get connected is in the description below. Thanks again, and I hope to catch you next time.